Welcome back. We are on map number 4 in total, on map number 2 in the second best of 3 between ToD and HoT. It might be the last map of the tournament, it might be the second to last map of the tournament, and we do see that HoT for the first time in this best of 3 or in this entire series of best of 3s is going for a Tavern Hero build, Ancient of War first, and a late altar, whereas ToD is gonna go for the IEM first. Once again, ToD is currently one map away from winning the tournament here, from getting the 15,000 euro prize money. HoT all of a sudden is the one who needs to win 2 maps in a row, and we've seen previously on this map twice already Creo going for a Panda first against Human. I imagine that isn't what HoT is gonna go for. I imagine HoT is probably going to play the Dark Ranger first with maybe an off chance of Beastmaster, but yeah, I guess Dark Ranger first is by far, especially given that this is HoT, is by far the most the most expected choice here, the most likely choice.
Your building is,
but maybe he'll surprise us. And yeah, IEM first is the hero for ToD. Just quickly approving that, but yeah, that isn't too surprising. And Scout of ToD right now is going to see that there is a Tavern Hero build here. Now he knows exactly what's up, and he's going to be able to react to that appropriately. So let's see if he's once again going to get aggressive earlier on, or if he's going to get an immediate expansion and then heads across the map. We'll find out about it. First Archer out, second Archer coming, Wisp heading towards the Tavern, next Wisp heading towards, I'm imagining, maybe the Human expansion to do some scouting. And the altar is about to finish, so we'll see the hero choice in just a second, and so will ToD. And yeah, it is the Dark Ranger, as was to be expected after seeing the late altar by the Night Elf player. So ToD with the little green camp here first. He's putting the militia right now. We'll see if it's going to be Merc camp or expansion immediately. And on the other side of the map, first creep camp is being taken by HoT as well. He's going to get this one, and then he's probably going to get the mercenary camp. Whereas ToD isn't getting the mercenaries, at least not yet. He's going for the very quick expansion. Wisp of HoT keeps track of what's going on. Expansion is going to be built very early on, and I'm assuming HoT is probably gonna wanna get a level 3 here before he heads across the map. He can creep this one and then his expansion, and then he'll be level 3 immediately, or he can creep this one and then this one. He'll not be level 3, but he's gonna have a huge load of skeletons to work with and to perhaps send across the map if he wants to. As I said, we'll find out about it. Expansion is coming by ToD, and yeah, he's going to be the one forcing the game to be played out on the left hand side of the map. Is what I was thinking here, but actually he's creeping here first. If he finds a Tome of XP, then that'd be super lucky for him, of course. The Talisman of Evasion for the Dark Ranger, not the greatest item, since the archers are going to be ToD's prime targets, at least at first. Expansion halfway finished, and the Night Elf is scouted out by the Footman, and yeah, he's gonna continue creeping his expansion here. He wants to get the level 3, he wants to get the stronger Dark Arrow, the stronger skeletons. And ToD, I'm a little bit surprised that ToD stays so defensive here, because with the Dark Ranger it's rather difficult to force the game to be played at ToD's expansion, or let's say if he goes there, then he'd suffer potentially quite big losses in his own main base while doing so. But for the moment, that's not going to be the case. ToD decides to play it safely for the moment. He is getting his own mercenaries, he's getting Talisman of Evasion as well. And Dark Ranger, by the way, got Claws of Attack +6 at the natural, and a very quick expansion behind this for HoT. And yeah, no towers here yet, so ToD is going to have to get over there and defend, but he once again has invested into a lot of footmen early on. He should be rather okay against this. So far there's only 3 archers. Actually Hunt has already been added here, so a quick Hunter's Hall by HoT, which I didn't pick up on yet. HoT is getting into a pretty good position against those weak units of HoT. He does not have Dust of Appearance yet, therefore Shadow Melt is pretty useful for the Night Elf player at the moment. Tech has started, by the way, for HoT, whereas ToD has not started his tech yet, but he seems to be rather safe against this aggression currently. But this is by no means, you know, all in-ish at all. He's getting the expansion on his own behind this, unless ToD is getting there in time to cancel it, but it's already pretty far along. The Dark Rancher is actually heading back. Maybe he's a little bit afraid of ToD getting over there to cancel the expansion, but ToD is actually just getting the Dust of Appearance to make sure he can finally reveal these archers. One of them should be falling. And yeah, so will the Force Throw Shadow Priest. Nothing he can do against that, as the AM does have the Boots of Speed, and yeah, has a very easy time chasing down this Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Now the archers are being moved. The AM is coming in just at the wrong timing from HoT's point of view, though. One of them is falling. Archer is heading back. So yeah, one of the archers has fallen. Dark Ranger continues dancing around here. Wow, even the second archer has fallen. Did he use... No, he wasn't even forced to use Dust. Yeah, with the Boots of Speed, the AM was able to chase after that archer. And now HoT has to fall back. ToD heading across the map to start applying pressure on his own. The expansion is up. Goldmine is being entangled right now. Tier 2 is soon to finish. I imagine he's gonna want to pick up the Panda to help him fend off this pressure here by ToD, because ToD's army is freaking huge already. He's got so many footmen, 48 supply, and this expansion is could actually get in trouble. At least the entangled Goldmine could be cancelled. Tier 2 is about to finish, and Panda has been picked up immediately, and he's gonna have to head here very quickly to defend his expansion, because I think ToD could probably just A-click it into the ground, and it looks like that might be just what he's doing right now. Hunts are coming back, 3 hunts, but plenty of piercing damage for the human player here. Breath of Fire should be coming in any second. He's actually going for the mercenaries instead of the footmen here early on. He wants to get rid of the Dispel perhaps first. Forest Troll Berserker gets killed here, and Mass Wisp Repair is coming in, so the expansion is going to be up for the moment. Panda still has 2 Breaths of Fire to work with. One of the hunts has already fallen. Second and third hunt are in trouble already as well. Damage output of ToD against those at the moment, well, not anymore, but for a while it's been quite great. Is he gonna get the kill on this next Huntress? He might. No, he isn't. AM is turning around. Both the hunts surviving here. Third hunt is gonna survive as well. And it looks like HoT might be doing just okay against this pressure, but the Forest Throw Shadow Priests are coming back. But they don't have mana for Dispel at the moment, so he cannot get rid of those skeleton minions that easy. But he's gonna get rid of the Panda here. Perhaps the Panda is heading towards the bottom. He's escaping to the left hand side, so this is a one-way road. So he's probably going to sack himself into the creeps. No, he isn't, but he could still be falling here. Footman is trying to block, and he's actually just able to deal the last hit here. So pretty... oh wow, this one's being cancelled without... Or this one's being killed without being cancelled. Yeah, so... improvable micro, I'd say, by HoT here. ToD, on the other hand, back at his own base. At least the Night Elf player got plenty of XP here off of those footmen, off of some mercenaries. Towers are now coming for ToD. He's getting... Oh wow, he's already at tier 2. He's getting double Arcane Sanctum and a second barracks. Is he getting... blacksmith? Yeah, he's getting the blacksmith down here, so we're gonna see a lot of riflemen and plenty of casters on top of that. And the Panda is only level 2 thus far, and he's definitely gonna need level 3 here. Panda by ToD bought in return, and well, tier 2 is finished, and wow, 1 lore is coming just now. The second one has been cancelled at the expansion, and he's not rebuilding it thus far. ToD got the XP for this creep, casting 1 Breath of Fire into the hunts, not doing all too much, but at least he's securing the last creep for himself. Yeah, Dark Arrow is coming in too late, by HoT. So yeah, what can HoT do here? He does have the expansion. That's the one yeah, the one factor that's kind of going for him. He got the expansion up rather quickly, the counter expansion, but he only has one Ancient of Lore. He needs, okay, there's the second. He needs a big army quickly, and is he gonna get that quickly enough? That's the question. 49 supply for him, 48 for ToD, but okay, both of them have actually saved up quite a bit. ToD in huge lumber problems though. He's only got 7 lumber, he's got 1,500 gold, so if he gets that under control, actually he can just break immediately. I feel like as soon as he's getting the farms, because he's not gonna be able to spend all of his gold anyways with the current lumber situation. So why not just spend as much as you can? So some wisps are coming in for detonators. The watermelons are still standing strong though. The first hunt is about to fall. Actually, the second hunt was about to fall there. One of them has already fallen. Those two are being saved in time though. And once again, it looks like the Dark Ranger with the Dark Minions should be able to fend this off. But at what cost? The second hunt is falling. Still worth it money-wise, I'd say, for the Night Elf player, since plenty of footmen have already fallen here. Another 2 wisps are being detonated, though. Plenty of detonates going off. In the meantime, yeah, Dried production is starting. AM level 5, my goodness. So he desperately needs a lot of dispel here. First Rifleman is out, first Sorceresses are going to join ToD's pressure here. Some skeletons chasing after the footmen, and ToD is just... he just continues applying pressure here. More detonates going off on these human heroes. Even another one, Panda level 2, thanks to the Water Elemental and the IEM. Killing another hunt. Panda is coming back. And yeah, him not even being close to level 3 is a huge problem here for HoT, as you can see plenty of these smaller units reinforcing right now for ToD. 4 Sorceresses are with the army, 2 Riflemen are with the army, and it looks like the pressure isn't gonna ease off anytime soon, as militia are even coming in, and it looks like ToD is probably just going to tower up in front of HoT's expansion here, and HoT desperately needs units to hold this, but the problem is the unarmored hunts and dryads are so vulnerable against... look at the damage of these water elementals, of these level 3 water elementals, plus the level 5 AM, plus the Rifleman. And the guard towers aren't going to make things easier for him as well. So yeah, one of the sorceresses should be sniped off here. Yes, first Dark Minion spawning, but the first Dryad is falling immediately here as well. And as you can see, ToD, from his point of view, he's just shift attacking 3 Dryads. 2 of them have already fallen. The third one is about to fall as well. And the losses that ToD is suffering in return are really acceptable for him. Finally level 3 on the Panda of HoT, but he doesn't have any mana currently, and therefore no Breath of Fire to work with. 66 supply for ToD against 44 for HoT. One of the Forest Troll Shadow Priest, or the one Forest Troll Shadow Priest has fallen, and everything is low. This is another 9 supply about to fall. The Forest Troll Berserker gets drawn back just in time. But yeah, even with HoT being able to save the majority of his units here, there's no staff on the Dark Ranger, so this Panda could be in trouble, but he's got Staff of Teleportation actually. Both of the Pandas are running into trouble, but that's a trade ToD would be very glad to take. Congratulations by HoT. ToD 4-0ing the Night Elf play here in the Grand Finals. He's taking the victory of the tournament. He's been beaten down, he's been defeated in the winner bracket semi-final, but he came back without losing a single map, beating Fire 2-0. Actually, looking back at it, maybe the toughest matches for him in this in his final run for the tournament victory, beating Creo 2-0, beating HoT 4-0 in the grand final. First map, just to recap very quickly, first map, Secret Valley. HoT had it in his hands to play out the advantage he got early on. He gave it away. Then twice in a row, close positions on Turtle Rock. Just generally speaking, a insane percentage when it comes to close positions in these entire finals. I think more than half the games on Turtle Rock were close positions. Twice close positions, twice he lost. Of course, that you can say, well, how imbalanced it is for Night Elf to play on close positions, but then again, maybe then if there's the possibility of that happening, the map should be vetoed. And then on this final map, ToD had a pretty easy time, I felt like, defending his expansion against the pressure of the archers and the Dark Ranger. And yeah, I don't know if the decision to go for the Hunter's Hall that quickly was correct, because he did eventually add to his 3 archers and mercenaries. He did eventually add like 1 hunt, but he could have also uprooted the Ancient of War after creeping the mercenary camp and produce like 3 more archers. And I feel like since ToD didn't have defend yet, that would have, I feel like that's the way stronger approach. And the way it went, as I said, ToD had a rather easy time defending his expansion, and I don't think he really lost anything in doing so. And if HoT hadn't gone for the Hunter's Hall that quickly, he would have had his expansion just as quick, but his tech a lot more quickly. He would have had the Panda more quickly and lores, and I think that's just a way stronger approach. And he didn't do so, therefore ToD basically right after he repelled HoT's aggression, he was able to put pressure onto the Night Elf expansion, and it never eased off. He basically pushed against that for, I don't know, 6-7 minutes straight, and at the end HoT just didn't get his lores up quickly enough. He never even tried to get up to bears, but that was a hopeless cause anyway. And then with the super strong AM, with the tons of damage output against the hunts, yeah, he was able to win this map here as well, and therefore the tournament is over. ToD at the end remains on top of things. He's the first ESL Intel Extreme Masters champion, and as always, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoyed the entire tournament. There's gonna be a recap video of the entire thing, and you know, some thoughts of me about moving on in the future and potential future plans. And I hope you'll check that video out as well, because that's gonna be the one where I hope I can gather some viewer opinions, because at the end of the day I want to provide the content which is you know, which you guys want to see most. But yeah, that's gonna be up next. For now, that's all there is to say about this one. ToD wins the tournament. HoT second, Creo third, Fire fourth, Grubby and Deadman 5th/6th, and Lily C and DD8 7th and 8th. That's it for the moment. Yeah, I guess I said everything there is to say. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.